We are recording now.
Yeah.
But we've already done all the talking, and now we don't want
No cap?
anymore. No cap.
That's pretty sus.
This is 100% no cap podcast.
What's no cap?
Fam.
I don't even know what the fuck that is.
Dead ass?
Welcome to Man Bites Dog. Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be me. I've been listening to my 14-year-old talking to his friends, and I'm picking up some new lingo. Yeet!
We're in the new generation now, bitch. Yoink.
No, yoink is our generation. No
Damn
cap
it.
is like you're not lying.
No, yeah. I smell cap means you're lying, right? Yeah, that means you're lying. I don't know.
Does it stand for something?
Well, when I was trying to embarrass my son, I was reading the Oxford English Dictionary version, and it was like an African American slang. And it's just, I'm like, I should just stop there.
God. Is there anything more white than the Oxford English Dictionary?
Saying African American slang.
Yeah, right. Live from the back of Dirty Mike's Seaside Deli, it's Man Bites Dog.
Yeah.
The only
Pull up a milk crate and grab a partially smoked cigarette from the can, and
it's your
That one up.
source for the latest in weekly news and fool-worthy improv shenanigans. Joining me at the breakfast buffet is the kingpin of Chrome, the headpiece of the staff of Rad. It's Grant Hingeveld. And regard the knees. It's
regard
queso.
the knees. That's me.
Grant, what's
Yeah.
on your plate today, and why is it steaming?
Well, first of all, I wanted to say to any customers outside, if the door's ever locked, just knock. We're probably here.
We're recording the podcast, so don't knock loud.
Yeah, yeah.
Johnson will get it.
On my plate today, I have a poached egg.
Nice.
And we call it the Southern Benny. It's a poached egg on top of fried trout, with a little bit of dirty rice. Yeah.
Oh man, I love how the trout is cut out with one of those circle cutters, so it looks fancy, but it's just sort of that's nice.
Kind of looks like an
bone
English
in.
muffin. Yeah.
They had to use a hammer on the ring cut to like get it through. Oh,
Yeah. It's under the guard your teeth section on the menu.
it's a new promotion. Case, what are you eating today?
I really just got a slice of pie. It's
Nice.
It's nice. I got it from the Lowe's down the street.
Oh, it's not even far from here. Okay.
Yeah, I was wanting something, and Dirty Mike's dessert menu leaves a bit, to the imagination, and is just lacking in general.
Well, that's because the freezer broke, but we're getting that fixed.
Yeah, right.
I don't care. Potato chips are not a fucking dessert. All right, I don't care how much whipped cream you pour on them. So I walked down to the Lowe's groceries, not Lowe's and Home and Depot looking thing. But,
Lowe's Home and Depot.
And I got a pie and a little thing of chocolate milk, and I drank chocolate milk on the way here, so
Yeah.
I'm ashing, ashing my ciggies in it now.
I'm gonna break character for a moment and tell you that I have never made it home with a bottle of chocolate milk in my entire life.
Fuck that.
And I have always felt terrible afterward.
Oh, yeah.
Nothing like a hot summer day.
Choice.
Nothing like a hot summer day and a pint of chocolate milk on the way home.
I love that. I've never made it home.
No, never. I can't buy it because I'm just like, well, I'm going to pop this in the car. Don't worry, officer. It's just chocolate milk.
Oh my god.
I of course, am eating chicken tendies. Man Bites Dog is a weekly improv comedy show where we eventually tell you the week's headlines. But first,
Just like Grant came out of his mama.
first, it's time for today's opening segment. Hello from Dirty Mike's.
Yeah, Case, that was supposed to be a joke, but the doctors did not get it. They didn't.
Nobody laughed. They're like, preach.
Baby Grant looks around like, come on. But first,
Do you get it?
this is the game where Case and Grant and me, those are the people who are talking. We play. Okay, the dog needs to. I'm gonna hold on one second.
Whose dog is that?
That's
Don't
my dog.
shoot it.
Oh well, I'll stay then.
Don't shoot it.
This is where we play an improv game. Today's game is called Officer Mounts.
Okay.
It's a variation of a popular improv game called Boris. Sorry. In this game,
Lord, are you okay, sir?
so
Yeah.
Bobby Hill's fat. In this game, you'll be playing the grizzled detective.
Oh man, I
Okay.
know narc.
Grant, you're going to be playing the suspect who is currently being interrogated for a crime that took place at Dirty Mike's Seaside Deli.
Okay.
The only catch is that you, Grant, do not know what you did. You're going to have to use the questions that Case is going to ask you in your interrogation to try to piece together the correct crime.
I wish you'd given me a little bit more warning of what I was supposed to be doing than just telling me what it was.
It's called improv.
Well, okay, that's fair.
That means figuring out what you did, Grant, where you did it, and what you did it with.
Okay, so I didn't even know we were doing this, so we're on the same
It's
page.
called improv. Okay. I'll be playing the role of Officer Mounts, Case's mysterious and torture-obsessed partner. So whenever you're not being forthright with information, Grant, Detective Case can call on me to torture you in a strange or unusual way, such as give him the plunger. And then I'm going to have to improv our way through that torture. You guys ready to play the game?
I'm a little nervous.
Good. Good. Use it.
I feel like I'm going to wake up the neighbor. Yeah.
So, yeah, basically, Grant, you need to figure out what you did wrong, what your crime is, and Case is going to interrogate you about it until you figure it out.
Is he still Grant?
Yeah,
Are
sure.
you still Grant, Mr.
Yeah.
Mr. Hingeveld?
Sure.
All right.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah, whatever. You guys ready to play?
I guess. Never done this before. This is scary. I'm like a virgin. Be gentle.
Okay, the scene is interrogation room at whatever the fuck police station. Grant.
WTFPD.
WTF PD. And begin.
Mr. Hingeveld.
Yes,
Oh, no,
sir.
you don't get to fucking talk till I ask you questions. You understand me, son?
Yes, sir.
All right.
You see him laughing?
You
see
need
him
some
laughing?
water?
We don't got no water.
Why don't you give him a little bit of the shake?
Okay. Ready?
Carmichael.
I'm going to shake you. I'm going to have to grab you up here. Is that okay? Hey, man.
Shake 'em.
Consent's important. Hold on. Can I
Sorry,
grab you? I'm going to grab
no.
you right here.
I'm really ticklish.
He already
This is
signed
not-
a consent form.
Oh, okay. Here. I'm going to grab you right here.
I'm really
All right,
ticklish.
3. I'm going to give you a countdown. 3, 2, 1.
All right, Mr. Hingeveld. Why'd you do it?
Well, it seemed right at the time.
Right! You sick fucker. Do you have any idea how long your coworkers have been cleaning that shit up?
I imagine it probably took a while.
That's your sweet baby.
Son of a bitch. So what'd he do? Did he give you a bad grade?
I've been getting bad grades my whole life.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, what put you over the edge? What did it for you?
That's just usually how I react
I'll
to
ask
those
the
sorts of
questions here,
things.
Carmichael.
Okay. Well, my name's Mounts.
Nobody asked.
All right.
We can't do the same voice either.
Okay.
All right. Mr. Hingeveld,
Yes, sir.
how did you even find a container big enough?
Well, usually that we keep those in the bathroom, and the toilet wasn't working, so I figured that was the next best thing.
Good Lord, you sick fuck.
Yeah. Well,
Is
I
it
got
just
a
the
problem.
one of you, or were there multiple people holding that motherfucker down?
Oh, yeah, it was just me. He wasn't that big.
You're not really trying to get out of this, are you? You're pretty much on board with the admitting that you did this, aren't you, sir?
Well, I'm still trying to figure out what kind of crime.
I'm sorry.
I feel like whatever I did was legal.
That may be a common defense these days, sir, but I'm gonna need Carmichael here to give you a once-over.
My name's Mounts.
Hit him with your knuckles.
Okay, we'll hit you with my knuckles. All right, I'm going to hit you right here. Is that okay?
Just don't tickle me again.
All right. Well, is right here okay?
No.
Here, I'll wiggle it. See if
Where exactly is that, Knuckles?
this is do you mean my knuckles or his knuckles?
You, Knuckles.
Are you calling me Knuckles?
That's your name, ain't it?
No, my name's Mounts.
Whatever.
Okay.
Quit asking permission and hit that motherfucker.
Is here good? Is here ticklish?
Here's perfect.
Wait. Oh, I'm touching you. I'm sorry. Grant, here. Is this you?
Yes.
Okay. Is this ticklish right here?
I'd prefer above the belt.
Well, all right. This ain't how we usually do it, but okay. Is here good?
That works.
All right. I'm giving a
Good
countdown.
Lord.
3, 2, 1. I can't do it. I'm gonna go sit over here.
All right. Well, Knuckles is useless.
My name's Mounts.
Mr. Hingleveld, explain to me why you chose that particular song.
Well, that was just what was playing in the restaurant at the time. I just turned up the volume.
I mean, I'm surprised that you just happen to know all of the words to Total Eclipse of the Heart. I
It's a
mean,
good.
the fucking the witnesses say you were singing it enthusiastically while you were doing it.
Well, I was just trying to cover up the noise. It's not a very quiet procedure.
And how much noise do you think that kind of viscosity allowed for, sir?
I'm not sure what viscosity means.
Yeah, that's apparent. So, where'd you get all the dressing from?
Just at the back in the cooler.
Yeah, it's just despicable guys like you. Knuckles! Where's Knuckles?
I'm Mounts, sir.
I know you like to use the plunger, so I will let you off the chain a little bit on this one.
Okay. All right. Well, I gotta go get it. Give me one moment.
Oh my God, this guy! Can I get you anything, Mr. Hingleville? Would you like a cup of coffee or a sous vide steak?
I'm all right. The plunger will be fine.
All right.
Well,
I get it. You
all
like to
right.
keep a nice figure.
I think they might be working on the bathroom because I don't know where the plunger is.
Knuckles, what? Go get me a cup of coffee. Then.
All right. I'm a police officer. All right.
A police officer, my ass.
I'm still here.
Mr. Hingville, do you know what you did?
Absolutely. I just had to relieve myself, and I did it the best way I could.
Why don't you tell me what do you think it was?
Did I shit in a container and then dump it on somebody?
That's just wrong, sir. That man had a family, and he won't be going home to tuck Timmy in at the end of the night. And it's because of you, sir.
I showed him where the hose was.
Now, first of all right, break, cut. First of all, Grant, we use proper English in this. You showed him where the hose were. Second of all, do you have a final answer for what your crime was?
Yeah, I think that's what I did.
Well, that's wrong.
Okay.
Hold on.
What did I do?
You drowned a health inspector in ranch dressing on the karaoke stage, and that was hard to get to. It was hard not to be
Good
like,
Lord.
I think Case did a great job, though.
thank you.
I think Grant's dumb, is what I think.
It's hard to give hints without looking at somebody.
It's true.
Yeah.
Maybe if I could see his beautiful face.
We did that.
Yep.
Do we get some sort of like applause or something?
No, we're going to go on break, though. We'll be right back with our weekly headlines.
Wow.
But my heart can't stay at home. Anchors cast once more to the unknown. I'll be here, life in hand, ready for the fall. I'll be home again. Till then you can catch me on the run. Starry summers are long and lonely, and the heat can't reach me. Sitting in my bedroom, staring at my suitcase. this out. I'm gonna make my way into her head. I'm holding back from things I should have said. But the road is calling, and I can't stop the edge. If you got the keys, I got the drive to search for what is next. Charlie summers are long and lonely, and the heat can't reach me. Sitting in my bedroom, staring at my suitcase.
We're back! Just like I said that we'd be back. It's a line from the Mark Thomas Travel Show, Blink 182.
Dead ass.
Dead ass. As always, make sure you follow us at Man Bites Dog Pod on the Twitter and the Insta. Leave us a review and a rating if you don't mind. Helps us out. You can find me. My name is Anxious Mike on Instagram and Twitter. Call Case. His phone number is. You can follow Case over at That Case Hill on Instagram. His artwork and whatnots. Follow him on the Man Bites Dog Pod Twitter. That's basically his. And
That's mostly where I am.
You can find
making inappropriate jokes.
You can find Grant's social media over at our Bonfire store. Link in the show notes underneath this episode.
Wow,
guys,
really good at this.
It's time for this week's headlines. Lines. It's time for this week's news. I have 5 news stories here plucked from the depths of the internet. I'm going to read each one, and then you're going to have to figure out whether or not it happened by saying real or bullhonky.
Grant.
Bullhonky.
Bullhonky. Yeah, no, I'm going to call it.
Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
If you can get 3 out of these 5, we're going to let you stay the night at the deli, and things get real fucking weird after dark.
Oh, man. It's like Five Nights at Freddy's, but with salmonella.
Yeah, we don't stop cooking.
No customers, all food.
Yeah.
Here are your headlines. Number 1. The Alfred Broccoli Motion Picture Company last week settled in a copyright infringement case in South African court after independent filmmakers tried to release a James Bond parody film called John Fondle.
Man, that was a long walk to get there. Can we talk about the what was it again? The broccoli what?
The Alfred Broccoli Motion Picture Company.
So his last name is Broccoli.
It would seem that way.
That is.
They should have called it Richard Fondle.
Well, I didn't write it, so.
Fondle. Dick Fondle.
Dick Fondle.
Fucking John Fondle. That's the.
It could be Johnson Fondle, but that's not. Doesn't have the same ring to it.
That's the disappointment in the family, you know.
Oh man, right?
They all have really elaborate names.
Fondle John.
And then they got their last kid, and they're like, "What do we name him?" I don't know. John.
So is this a porn parody or just like a steamy romance? Or
I think it's just like a making fun of. I don't think it. I didn't read it as porn, but I think they would have said that. But it's just like a. It reminded me of Johnny English. Like that Roman, not Roman.
Oh yeah, Mr.
Rowan,
Bean.
Yeah, Rowan Atkinson thing. It reminded me of that a little bit.
Okay. Grant, what do you think? You think that's hogwash or
I kind of think it's real. Yeah.
I don't really. That sounds very.
I don't really understand why it was in court.
Because they were being sued for copyright infringement.
Yes.
Okay. Well, then, yeah, definitely true.
All right. Want to go true? The correct answer is. It's bull honky. I made it up. Sorry, number 2.
That was a good one.
Thanks. A video hit the web last week of a disoriented bear cub in the back of a pickup truck after it was rescued in Turkey. The cub needed vet attention after it ate hallucinogenic honey called mad honey.
Oh, man. That bear had a night. That bear sat down and had a conversation with Ringo Starr. I didn't even know who the fuck Ringo Starr was.
And I can't imagine a bear just eats a little bit of honey. You know what I mean? It's not like he was like, what's a good dose for this? Like, probably went all in.
It just makes me imagine.
I want to say bull honky.
Winnie the Pooh laying out in a field, and like all the other characters are like walking up like Pooh.
Yeah,
and he's like talking to God.
Alive? Yeah.
Well, I've never heard of.
See everything. Oh, Father.
He comes back and he's like, I think I ate a beetle.
I've never heard of like special honey.
Wakes up in Kanga's pouch. I'd imagine honey is. It'd be really hard to dissolve anything into honey. But I mean, if you drop some acid into it, you got acid and honey. You're gonna
just mix it around. Shake well before using.
Exactly, just shake it up real good. Oh my god, it'd be in those little honey sticks that you get at the museum.
There you go.
It's only place where you can get those is the museum.
It's those and then the sour powder that you can mix together.
Yes! God, I love museum candy. And astronaut ice cream.
Yeah, exactly.
I have missed.
But they only have Neapolitan.
I have missed the entire spectrum of museum candy.
Dude, they also have the fart putty. Yeah, it's great.
Yes!
The only
Which
thing
is
I
really
think-
just silly putty.
Right.
I could just think of Moravian cookies. That's the only thing I can think of at a museum.
What are you, like, 80? Where do you get Moravian cookies at a museum?
I don't know.
How'd you like the Smithsonian? Well, they didn't have Moravian cookies.
Finds out the only museum Grant's ever been to is a Moravian history museum. No, it's just a Moravian cookie museum. It's not even...
What is Moravian?
We're all like this. It's like Mennonite. It's like a...
okay.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah.
There's a large population of them in Winston-Salem, and I think there's a
There
museum,
is.
and I guess we did a field trip there one year. That's what I'm thinking of.
There you go.
Oh, man.
It was like the only memory I had. Of
I did it
museum
all for the
candy.
Moravian cookie.
That mystery's been solved.
Gosh.
Oh, my God.
I'm going to need an answer on this.
Weird. Okay, so Grant, here's my thing. Is that I've always heard the whole, like, bears don't really eat honey. They eat the larva. And so I'm over here thinking maybe. But, of course, a bear would probably eat honey if it was available. So...
I wanted to call bull honky, but since the first one was bull honky, I'm
Let's call bull
nervous
honky.
now. Okay.
Let's call bull honky.
All right. I want to go bull honky. The correct answer
Let's hold hands.
is right here good.
Yep.
The correct answer is real.
Oh, my God, we're
Damn
the
it.
worst.
Oh, number 3. A builder in the UK was recently taken to the hospital after being hit in the head by a bottle of pee that dropped 50 meters from a crane.
Oh, wow.
The impact knocked him out cold, but he's now recovering at home.
Oh, man.
Real or bull honky?
God, can you imagine, like, looking for that, like, apology card? Like, I'm sorry, I dropped an entire bottle of my urine off out of the cab of the crane, and it somehow managed to hit you in the head. By the way, you should have been wearing a hard hat.
It's not. I'm not saying it's your fault. I'm just saying this would have been a lot better if you'd been doing your... Anyway.
Mark, you know?
There's probably like a safety sticker in the crane, like look before you toss your pee. I wonder if that's like a common thing. When you're
Probably.
when you're crane training, they're like, you're gonna have to pee.
who has
You're not
the
gonna be able
window
to get out.
Oh, man.
I want to say
Yeah,
true.
that sounds real. Yeah, that
Yeah.
sounds real.
All right, we go real.
Uh huh.
That's correct.
Nice.
Oh!
Oh God, it's like cutting it off.
That's it. I don't like that one. That's right.
There
Yes,
we go.
There we go.
Yeah, no, it needs to be a.
Yeah, you need
Nice
to. You don't want to get stopped halfway through, if you know what I mean.
No bones,
Number 4. 7 students at a German boarding school are in police custody after a series of dares resulted in the boys kidnapping 12 young schoolchildren and trying to force them to wrestle.
Yeah, I want to wrestle.
Wow.
We have to.
That
You're gonna.
case, I could go either way on that one.
Yeah, it's God,
kinda-
why are they harder?
I kind of hope it's real.
Okay, let's go with real.
Because it's funny.
Want to go with real? The correct answer is.
Damn it!
I made that one.
We are not good at this.
Yeah, no.
Number 5. Ferrari is recalling nearly every car it's sold since 2005 due to total or possible total brake failure.
Oh, shit.
Lord. Man, it seems like that would have been on the news, but it's not like I follow Ferrari. Oh, fuck. 2005.
That's a long time.
Whoever's brushing their toes, stop it.
Oh, God, you can hear that? I'm sorry.
What if I told you about brushing your toes on podcast?
Well, I don't want them to get cavities.
It's true. Good toenail hygiene is important.
What were you actually doing?
It doesn't matter.
I was just curious because you didn't fight the brushing the toes comment. You were just like, all right, I'll stop. And I'm like, wait, was he actually brushing his fucking toes?
Yeah, he was combing the hair on the tops of his toes.
You'll never know.
Dead ass.
No cap.
Couldn't be me.
Oh my
I love how
god.
we just list them. We don't even get them into the appropriate context. We just start listing millennial slang, not millennial slang, Gen Z slang.
Hey, whatever. I'm a sweat.
AF. Do we need to give you an answer right now? Did you already tell us the thing?
I don't care.
Bull hockey.
Oh.
Damn it.
That's my new thing. I'm gonna seem really disappointed in you guys
Wait,
whenever you
what?
get it wrong.
Do we get
What
one
was
right?
what was the actual question? Because I really don't think that we
Ferrari is recalling every car.
Oh
it
yeah,
sold.
yeah. Okay, yeah, there it is.
Yeah, that's real. Apparently.
They're actually doing that?
Apparently, I didn't look into it further, but maybe.
That seems irresponsible.
We're gonna need to have a firm talking to with Ferrari.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, who's checking Ferrari? Like, hey, that's not okay.
Yeah, it's true. It seems
It's
to be
like
true.
almost 20 years of cars that might work. Fuck that.
I mean, here's
Also,
my
a little
thing.
crazy that it took them like 18 years to figure out that their fucking brakes don't work.
Yeah,
I guess because Ferrari drivers just don't use them.
I was
I
gonna
wanna-
say, like, worst case scenario here, a bunch of rich people die, which is bad.
that is true. ...
And I'll leave it there. There's a second half of that sentence, but well, it doesn't matter.
Every time I hear Ferrari now, I always think about the joke that I told you guys like 2 weeks ago that Bill Clinton said on the golf course.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I think I cut that out of the episode, but yeah.
I think I forgot about it entirely.
Yeah. Okay.
But he said something.
Do you want me to say it?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Thanks anyway.
Thanks anyway.
I'm just kidding. Tell your thing if you want to tell it.
Well, no, I was just going to tell Case off pod since I've already said
Oh,
it.
now the people don't get to know it. There's a really funny Bill Clinton story you don't get to hear because Grant won't tell it again.
Bill Clinton
I'm
was
going to cut it out
golfing.
again.
Bill Clinton was golfing with Ron White, and he told this joke. He said he had and he didn't start it as a joke. He just started it as a story, and that's what made it so funny for Ron White. But he said, "Yeah, I've got a friend. He's a music producer, and one of the rappers that was under his label was at a Ferrari shop and just looking at a Ferrari, and the salesman walks over to him and he says, "Hey, you thinking about buying this car?" And he says, "No, I'm gonna buy the car. I'm thinking about pussy."
Thanks anyway.
Thanks anyway.
Whoever banged on their microphone, stop it.
It's always Case.
That was Grant.
It's always
It
Case.
was Grant. It was clearly Grant.
Thank you, anywho. I'm trying a new thing. Thank you, anywho.
Ooh, no, that's
No.
fucking-
Hell, no.
I will quit
no,
this
no,
fucking
no.
podcast.
Yeah, I'm out.
Thanks anyway.
You're welcome.
Thank you for listening to Man Bites Dog. The show is hosted by Michael Hill, R.K.'s Hill, and Grant King Uvell. Thanks anyway, fam.